Welcome to Wizy Owl, and I welcome all for the session first of this orientation and framework, which we are starting for GDPI. Just after the CAT, we are now heading towards the GDPI. Now, what is the objective? What do you get by the end of this session? First of all, let me make you clear that this is not a current affair class. This is not a current affair class. Our goal in this course is simple to make sure that when a panel throws any topic at you related to economy or polity or social issues, anything or even abstract like data is the new oil, data is the new oil, you never go blank. You should sound like a future manager and not just a news reader. This is our objective. Now in this session we will understand what B schools really test in GDPI, learn three thinking tools so that you will structure your thought. These tools are pestle, problem, cause, impact and way forward, and stakeholder analysis. Also, we will take one example and show you live demo how to use this on a real topic. Now, what B school really test? In GDPI, the panel is not checking if you know every scheme. They are asking themselves, can this person sit in a meeting if few years from now? Discuss real issues. Are you able to understand the real issues? And you are able to discuss it sensibly. So they test clarity of thought, the structure, awareness around you, the world, how world is behaving, how economy is going on, how society is behaving, and the attitude when people disagree with you, when people disagrees with you, how much open-minded you are, how balanced you are in your approach, how much mature you are. How Wizy All will help you in this. First, we will make sure that this is a issue-based GK class, not a road facts, not a current affair dumping ground. Train you to speak in a structured, balanced, and data-backed way so that your answers, your GD points will sound credible, not just out of blue you are saying any points. Ability to generate GD points then and there, and also we will see some 30-40 hot topics which will be discussed in the due course. Also, we will be having some static basics like just enough polity, economy, IR technology so that you will not sound vague in front of the group. The current affairs related to business, economy, policy, budget will be discussed. Budget 2026 will be discussed so that you will be aware what is happening, what are the latest policies government has brought. Frameworks like PESTEL, stakeholder, pro cons, way forward way. Also, we will practice GD simulation within the class, and also we will have mock PI questions in each class. So where GKGS shows up? GKGS doesn't appear when they say tell me three news item. It comes in your GD topics, in your what essay, and your PI when they ask what is your views on. They can ask anything. What is your views on AI or freebies, okay, or inflation? They can ask RBI has reduced CRR. Now, what does this effect will have in economy? Okay, so these kind of question they can ask in any time. So your GK must be issues based. Okay, your GK must be issues based and opinion ready, not just the headline based. Because people are reading just the newspaper. Newspaper is important. There is no thought about it, no other thought about it. But what is important that you should know the background so that you can answer them. Why facts alone are not enough? You are reading the newspaper, but facts alone are not enough. Okay, because fact changes every month. Okay, many students say that my GK is weak because I don't remember fact. But the real problem is not facts. The real problem is that they do not have a thinking structure. You don't have a framework. Lack of framework give you vague ideas, unstructured ideas. If I give you few facts about AI and job, okay, like how much they are creating the job or how much job are under the threat. And the second thing, you should be able to convert it into a 2 minute structured balanced answer, not just data dumping, because you should have some opinion about it. That's what framework will do for you. Even limited facts can become a strong answer. What are the different types of GD and PI topics? You will typically face five broad buckets of topic. Once you know the bucket, you can quickly decide which framework to use. An economic topic like gig economy, inflation, market can be dealt with pastel as well as problem, impact, or way forward way. Similarly, in abstract topic like data is the new oil, less is more, these can be dealt with starting with the defining the phase, then connecting it to the business, okay, and society, and end with the personal or managerial insight you can bring. You can connect it with the uniform. Now, there is a three-layered formula. Whatever the topic, a powerful answer has three layers. The first is the context. Define the issue in simple words. Second, analyze it from various angles, two, three angles like economic, social, technological, ethical. The third, take a stand. What is your view? What are the practical way forward do you suggest? Okay. Today's framework will mainly help you in the layer 2 and 3. Use this formula for both GD and PI answer. Like if someone asks freebie versus welfare, define it and then analyze pro and cons and give your view, and most probably you should take a middle path. Do not go into any extremism. Now, first framework is PESTEL. PESTEL, P stand for political, E stand for economic, S stand for social, T stand for technological, L stand for legal, E stand for environmental. PESTEL is actually your all-weather toolkit. All-weather toolkit. Okay. It forces you to see any issue as more than just good or bad. For example, if we discuss UPI, okay, politically, it is digital governance. Economically, it is improving efficiency. You can transfer in seconds. Also, digital transfer is there. Socially, it is improving inclusion. Everybody is able to use it. Even every food stall or roadside stalls, they are using it. Online digital payment, they are able to take it. Technologically, it is very strong platform currently. A strong platform. Legally, it has data and privacy questions. Privacy questions. Environmentally, it is reducing. What it is reducing? It is reducing the paper and cash handling. Okay. This is the kind of 360 view. This gives you a 360 view about any topic. And this panels love. Panel love this. The second thing, second framework is problem, cause, impact, and way forward. Whenever the topic is about problem like unemployment, pollution, fake news, exam stress, okay, use this. First, define what exactly is the problem. Okay. Identify key causes of the problem. Third, talk about what is the impact, who are getting affected, and how. Who are getting affected and how. Like how people are getting affected, how economy is getting affected, how business is getting affected, and finally, give a practical way forward. If you can just do this confidently, you will already be above average in most of the GDs. In most of the GDs, you will be above average. Now, framework 3 is stakeholder analysis. A very MBA way of thinking is a stakeholder way of thinking. For any policy and trend, just ask who are the main stakeholders and how they are getting affected and what they want. For example, if you see in gig economy, the topic is about gig economy. You should be looking at what are the main stakeholder, one platform like Zomato or Swiggy, whatever. Then you are having customers, and you are having gig workers, delivery boy, then government, then the traditional businesses. Okay. If in a GD you see, let us look at this from each stakeholder perspective. You immediately sound organized. Now you have something in your mind. You have some structure in your mind how you are going to think about it. Now you can talk about customer, the platform, the gig workers, the government, how they are regulating the traditional businesses. This will help you to make a question very quickly in a very comfortable manner to answer anything. Help you to sound like MBA like and thinking in terms of interest and trade-off. Now we will see the example. Social media, boon or bane. We will be here applying the framework one, that is Western. Politically, if you can see that it influences election and public opinion. The social media like using Twitter or Facebook. Okay. Recently we have election also, you can see it. Economically, it creates new job and advertising markets. Socially, it is connecting people and also create echo chambers and addiction. Socially, it is creating issues also, like fake news and all that. Then technologically, algorithm amplify engaging content and not always accurate content because it runs on hook. You have to get hooked on the apps like Instagram, YouTube. So you will watch again and again. So sometimes the information is not correct enough. Then again, legally, there are debates with the regulation versus free speech. How much government should control it, how much not. There is a tussle between the regulation and free speech. Then environmentally, data centers consume huge energy. So many data, everyone is able to upload any video. So they have to store so many data and it is again consuming huge energy. Now, we will be applying second framework. Problem, cause, impact, way forward. What are the problems with the social media? Misuse, addiction, okay, misinformation, polarization during elections. Causes, attention driven algorithm. Same information we are representing in different manner. Weak digital literacy, regulation gaps, impacts. What are the impacts? Mental health of the user, productivity of the user has seen going down. Democracy is under, it has it acted like a two sword in case of democracy. In one hand, it has given voice, on the other hand, it has also amplified so many fake news and other things. Trust in institutions. It has increased as well as it has given some other issues also. Way forward. Digital literacy, smart regulation, responsible product design should be done by the companies. Now we will see the stakeholder analysis. Like social media is a double-edged sword. Okay, one thing, it has democratized information, given ordinary citizens a voice, created new forms of business and employment. On the other hand, it is linked with misinformation also, as we have already seen. Now, how we will look into key stakeholder from the user perspective, source of connection as well as compare oneself with other. This is affecting mental health and productivity. At the same time, government perspective, it is used to communicate policies, but at the same time, fake news and election manipulation. So they are under pressure to regulate. Without curbing free speech, it is again challenge for the government. The company's perspective, they survive on engagement. So there is an incentive to keep users hooked. So it creates an ethical dilemma between profit and responsibility. From parents and educators' perspective, social media can support learning and skill building, but again, uncontrolled exposure can lead to the attention span is getting affected, sleep cycle getting affected, also emotional disturbance has been seen. So we will present a balanced answer, like neither purely boon or purely bane. It is powerful tool, but again, user behave, how they behave, how company design their algorithm, these things control. So we have seen how three frameworks will be implemented on a topic. Now, using framework in a GD. In GD, don't say like I will use pestle. Just think pestle in your mind. Okay, don't drop the framework. Just use the logic, not the level. We can look this issue from political, economic, and social angles. Okay, and give a structured opening. That's enough. Use this framework silently to structure your points and to summarize in the end if you get the chance. This will enhance your presentation. Using frameworks in the PI. In PI, suppose they ask, do you support freebies? Do not jump into yes or no. Define freebies versus welfare. Okay. Then use two to three angles. First define it, then use two to three angles. Like economically, physically, socially for the poor. Okay. Ethically about fairness and dependency. Then end with something balanced stand. Okay. End with a balanced stand. I support, I supported targeted welfare. Okay, with clear outcomes. And sunset clause. What is sunset clause? That by the time 25% of the population reach there, we will end this freebie. Okay, but I do not support unlimited competitive freebies. Unlimited competitive freebies. What this make you? This will make you sound nuanced and not confused. You have some view about this topic. Now, what will be the action you have to take before session 2 or further? We will discuss one by one about IR, about economy. First, we will do the foundation one so that you will be able to understand various terminology, and then we will discuss the burning topics. One news topic every day, whatever you are getting like editorial. Write 5 to 6 line answers using pestle, problem solving, or stakeholder analysis. Try to include one fact, one example, one clear stand, and notice which angle you miss naturally and improve them over time. Framework only become natural if you use them. So before the next session, pick one news issue daily, like inflation. You can pick inflation or deep fake currently in news, deep fakes, and force yourself to write a short answer using today's framework. Even 5 minutes, if you give just 5 minutes a day, okay, just think about it. It will change how you think in just 2 to 3 weeks, and you will have better points generated by on yourself on your own. Okay. So the key takeaway from this session, GKGS for GDPI is about a structured balance point and not mugging headlines. You should be getting little bit deeper into the topic so that you can have both pros, cons, and way forward. Okay. Three layer answer like context, analysis, and stand way forward. Then three core tool, pestle, problem cause impact, stakeholder analysis. Apply these tools in both GD and PI to sound like a future manager. A structured balance answer. Revise your one-page note about any topic which you have made. Practice daily with real news topics. Okay. So to summarize, today we have shifted your focus from mugging facts to building a structured opinion. Okay, structured opinions. Now you will be having. You will be able to organize your thought. You are now having three thinking tools we will be keep using in every session. You will be having one-page note. Okay, on any topic. We will be giving you data points also on most of the topics, 30 to 40 whatever the burning topics have been for past 1 year or so. So you will be remaining aware about it, like Russia Ukraine issue, how it is affecting the economy, like everything. After Trump has won the US election, what are the tariffs and how it is affecting the global economy? Everything will be discussed one by one. With starting with the foundation, we will do it. If you revise that regularly, you will not feel lost in any GDPI, because this is the region which is open-ended. And if you are able to organize your thought, you are in a better place. So thank you. We will see in the next session.